so we've got our good base layer of all of our various whiskeys. So now we're gonna make some food. What are we doing, Andrea Buckett?
Well, I wanted to pay homage to our amazing Canadian farmers. They work so hard for us year-round to give us delicious, fresh food that you and I make every day.
100%.
Right? We all cook with Canadian food.
Yeah, I love that. So you're gonna do like a classic barbecue staple situation.
Yeah, so we're gonna do a classic beef burger because Canada produces some of the best beef in the world.
Yeah.
We're known all around the world for it. And what's better than a nice burger on a long weekend? Nothing, I tell you.
Yes,
right?
Nope. Yeah.
And we're gonna do some ale-braised onions as well to get a little more Canadiana in there.
I like that.
And we're gonna top it with something. Well, we'll get to that.
We're gonna save that. We're gonna save that as a secret. Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna start with lean ground beef here.
Okay.
And we're gonna simply season it. We're gonna go ahead with some salt and pepper as per usual, and then we're going to go with some some garlic and some onion powder.
Oh, I love that. Again, you're getting those like flavor. It is humid in here. It's summer. It's Canadian summer.
There we go.
There we go. We got it.
Some dried thyme leaves.
Oh, I like that addition.
Some Worcestershire always just brings out the more beefy flavor of ground beef, which I love, so it's a great addition to any burger.
Yeah, I like that. We also used to be British North America, so it makes sense. It's British.
100%.
Yeah, I like it.
Now, we're using lean ground beef here, but typically sometimes people like to use a medium ground beef because it adds a little fattier, but because we're using lean here, we're gonna go in with a grated onion.
Oh, grated, I like that.
Yeah, it'll add back a little moisture, it'll add a little bit of flavoring as well. And then we're gonna stir that up. Do we need to stir that up?
You wanna give it a little bit of a
little bit of a stir.
You're usually going with your hands, Andrea.
Well, I know, but
not today. I love this. Now, would you do extra lean ground beef, or would you stick with lean?
I just stick with lean, and let's be honest, I stick with what's ever on sale, Mary.
Yeah, me too. Anytime I can get it on sale, then my freezer's stocked for the summer, and you're good to go.
Yeah, and then you're gonna divide it into patties, put them in the fridge. If you find that your patties like puff up like
Turn
a
into
baseball,
meatball?
you're just gonna use the old thumbprint trick. So you put a thumbprint right in the middle of your burger, put it on the grill, and it'll stay nice and flat.
I love that, because typically if you're cooking something on a grill, ground meat, it likes to contract in, which means it blows up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want a baseball on a bun.
No.
Yeah.
No, a baseball burger, though. I mean, I'm usually a hot dog gal at a baseball game, so.
Okay, so we're gonna form those into patties, and we're gonna pop them on the grill.
Okay.
But let's start with our onions here. So we've got 3 large onions. You could do cooking onions, but it would take you a darn long time to cut down that many.
Yeah.
Right? So we're going to go ahead and do some Spanish onion or white onion.
Okay.
A little bit of butter and oil in the pan.
I like that.
Butter brings flavor. Oil brings the temperature down so those onions don't burn.
Beautiful Canadian dairy.
Oh, yeah. Exactly. We love it.
Just use your biggest pan because we're making a Mount Onion.
I know.
here.
I gave you a lot of onion there.
Yeah, I love it. Okay, perfect. And they will cook down, though.
They will cook down.
Yeah.
That is going to be like almost nothing when you come back to them.
Totally.
And then we're going to season them up.
We're going to put a little bit of thyme in there, too?
Yeah, let's put some fresh thyme. Now, listen, I know all of you chefy people out there like to pull the thyme off the leaves. We're just pulling the whole sprig in there.
Go for it.
Just throw it in.
Listen, it's like tea. Any of those leaves that fall off, they're going to stay in there. You just fish out those little sprigs later. Andrea Buckett, keeping it easy, breezy.
Absolutely.
This is maybe a little less onion. We did do a swap, a classic TV swap. But those big onions will cook down into something that's almost this.
Absolutely. And you want them nice and caramelized and brown like that.
Beautiful.
Okay, then we're going to add a little bit of seasoning. We're going to go with some allspice, which might seem a little bit out of pocket for some people.
Ooh.
But allspice, you get it in Worcestershire.
Yeah.
Jerk seasoning has allspice in there. It's going to give you that sort of warm, delicious, earthy flavor.
I was going to say, with that thyme in there as well, it gives it a little bit of a Caribbean vibe.
Absolutely,
Super nice. Okay, cool.
All right. You know what? You can't have a Canadian recipe without a little brewski.
Gotta get a brewski in there. Yeah, all right. So we just add a touch of that in.
Yeah, you're going to add a touch of that in. A little for the pan, a little for the barbecuer.
Yeah. I do love writing a barbecue recipe where you use half a can of beer.
Yeah, absolutely, right? And you're going to cook that down until everything is nice and jammy and that liquid has reduced.
Beautiful.
Okay?
Okay.
I'm going to get you to get a hamburger.
Okay, perfect.
And we're going to put that patty right on here. We have a little bit of ketchup and mustard on the bottom.
Classic.
Do what you're going to do.
Yeah, love it.
Right? Then we're going to top it with a whole bunch of these delicious onions.
See those little bits of thyme, too?
Yeah.
Those little bits of thyme that came off of there. That's a good amount of onion on that burger.
Good?
Yes.
And then we have to cap this off with a little bit of Canadiana, some ketchup chips, guys.
Just crush them. Oh, yes. Look at that beautiful burger. Oh, my gosh. What a stone cold stunner that is. I am so excited. So we've got one type of potato, which I'm going to taste in the form of these ketchup chips. But obviously, you love a potato salad.
I love a potato salad. Canada grows a lot of great potatoes and PEI. This is the Yukon Gold. It was developed in Guelph. It's like that hybrid between a starchy potato and a more baking potato
Yeah,
that
yeah.
has more starch, you know.
Yeah,
You know what I'm trying to say.
waxy versus starchy.
Thank
We
you.
got it, yeah.
All right, so we boiled down our Yukon Gold, and the rest of these ingredients are going to be pure Canadiana.
Okay,
so
perfect.
I put a little bit of apple cider vinegar on here when they come out, and it's nice and warm.
Oh, I love that.
Because it sucks up all that gorgeous acidity, and it's going to bump up the flavor of that potato salad.
That way it's not, the coating or the dressing isn't just on the outside. You get that flavor inside the potato too.
100%.
That's a good tip.
Okay, so some other Canadian ingredients. We're going in with some, first of all, we're going to go with some grainy mustard.
Oh, that's some Andrea Buckett.
Yeah, it's one of my key ingredients.
Did you know, Andrea Buckett,
Yes.
that Canada grows 95% of the world's mustard seed?
Yeah, in Saskatchewan, yeah, 100% we do.
You're welcome, world. We ship it to France, they ship it back to us. So we got it, yeah.
That's amazing.
All right.
So we're gonna go ahead with some grainy mustard. It's a whole lot of it, because this is really what makes up the flavor of this.
Totally.
Then we're gonna go in with some apple cider vinegar.
Beautiful.
Okay. And then we're gonna go in with some canola oil and honey. Now, we grow a ton of canola out on the prairies in Saskatchewan.
Yeah.
We do. And I love the fact that the canola flour, it's nice and yellow, so it actually helps to increase our honeybee population.
Oh, that's great.
You know, so it's supporting that honeybee population, which is so important.
Yeah.
And we're gonna throw some of that honey in there, nice and sweet, to balance out the acidity of the apple cider vinegar and the
gosh.
spiciness of that mustard.
This smells so good. It's the perfect balance. Okay, so are we like a mayonnaise group or are we like a vinaigrette group?
No, this.
This? Okay, nicely done. All right, pop it in.
Pop it in there. Look at that
With
gorgeous.
like Canadian local honey too. That's what I use in the Gold Rush.
Yeah, more
So
floral,
good.
adds lots of nuanced flavors.
So good.
We're gonna toss that up, and then we do need a bit of color, because we all do eat with our eyes. So I'm gonna go in with just a little bit of green onion that's been sliced up.
I love that.
But this is a fairly simple, straightforward, hearty salad, just like Canadians. You know?
Yeah.
Straightforward, simple, a lot of fun.
Yeah.
A little pop of flavor.
A little pop of flavor,
You know?
and we're good to go. All
Should we
right,
try it?
Let's pop it onto here and then
Yeah.
let's give it a go. Okay.
So
Serve up that potato salad. I love the fact also there's no mayonnaise, so you don't have to worry about this sitting out in the
No.
sun.
No, that's
You are
right.
good to go. Andrea, can I offer you a weapon
You
of
most
choice?
certainly
There you
can.
go. Let's give this a go. I'm going in for the sauciest bit.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you eat, because what happens if you eat and you can't talk?
I mean,
Okay.
where are forks?
Someone gets a spoon. Someone gets a spoon. All right, we gotta cook up a couple more burgers for y'all because you've done such a good job already today. Andrea, absolutely beautiful. I love those potatoes. Hey, Mary here. What did you think? Drop your comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of the good stuff.